Hey everybody, I'm Kai, and
I'm Runner.
yeah, that's it. That's all you get today. You know
For
why?
as of now.
You've been naughty.
Yes, you're
You've
gonna get a
been,
lot of coal.
yeah. We didn't do a show last week because it was Thanksgiving, but then you had to go and do that thing this weekend. Ugh, disgusting. Runner, can you believe who's this? Keely Chow? Can you believe he did that thing this weekend?
I don't know who
Abhorrent.
this person was, but must have been pretty bad.
So this is Keely Chow's fault, everyone. That there's no Angelus, there's no culture, and to make it all worse, runners here.
Yes.
But hey, how's it going?
Nah, no, it's
Thanks
it's
for being
pretty
here, runner.
pretty good. Feels like it's been like a month, even though we've like skipped a week because we had a lot going on when it came to like Thanksgiving. I had to work that day, which kind of sucked, but um yeah. But yeah, we're here now. We have some news. We have some things we got to talk about Respawn that I literally saw last night. That was
I didn't see
pretty
you
interesting for
respawn.
those. Yeah,
Oh, I
for
did
those who
see.
are the ones who are Titanfall fans, you may know what I'm talking about.
Pardon me. That's not what I was expecting to come out of my mouth just there. I was going to say words.
It's okay, man. It
uh,
happens.
let me. I'm just opening these up real quick. Angelus, is this even news? I don't know. He's not here, so we're not going to cover any Final Fantasy.
Yeah,
Uh,
no,
uh,
that
uh, uh. If that's all, it's all Final Fantasy articles from him too.
man,
Ah,
he
there's
is
one.
he.
That's yeah.
Oh, speaking of Angelus and Final Fantasy, dude, congratulations on becoming affiliate on Twitch. He is going to have a celebration stream on his Twitch channel tomorrow. Um, if I'm not wrong, I think he says it's gonna be like 24-hour stream, and he'll probably have like a ton of like people come in. I'll probably show up at some point. I'm not working tomorrow either, which is nice. I can show up to Angelus's stream and watch them FNT tomorrow. So I think that would be fucking awesome. So yeah,
Nice.
I'll probably put his I'm gonna put his Twitch channel in the chat right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Do that. Hmm. I'm looking for the thing. Oh, never mind. Here, I'll let you start with the fucking pop-ups, man. That's right. That's why I always use the other browser. All right. I guess did you wait? Are you FK runner?
No, I'm just trying to share his Twitch link right now. Hold on a second.
All right. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. I remember. I remember. So how's it going, Keely? Good to see you, brother. Xbox Series X tomorrow. Nice. Soul Assassin. All right. So yeah, that's where I wanted to start actually. I need to step away for a sec. So now that you're done with that runner, I'm gonna say my thing here. Then I'm gonna leave you the with the respawn thing. But yeah. So I don't know who all here knows or doesn't know JJ Sith Lord, but he's a big part of the community, and he we lost him a few days ago. I'm not sure when exactly, but yeah. So rest in peace. And another goodbye, which of course way less people give a shit about, is this here. Runner, if you want to take that for me, I'll be right back. Oh, sorry, I'm a little far from the mic. Go ahead and read that for me. I'll be right back.
Okay. And before I read that, actually, real quick, yeah, rest in peace, JJ. He was a good dude. Great to stream with. He was just a lot of fun, and One of those guys I kind of wish I streamed more and just rest in peace, dude. You will be missed. But so to those who are Titanfall fans, probably not the greatest news, I would say. A lot of fans are really pissed off. And I didn't play the first one, I only played the second, but we're just gonna get into this. All right, pilots. Titanfall is part of our DNA at Respawn. It's a game that showcased the ambitions of the studio when it was first released more than 7 years ago, and it continued to be a beacon of innovation that we strive for all of our games. We made the decision to discontinue new sales of the original Titanfall game starting today, and will be removing the game from subscription services on March 1st, 2022. We will, however, be keeping the servers live for all the dedicated fan bases still playing, for those who own the game and are looking to drop into a match. Rest assured, Titanfall is core of the Respawn's DNA, and this incredible universe will continue. Today in Titanfall 2 and Apex Legends, and in the future, this franchise, period. This franchise is a North Star for the caliber of experiences we'll continue to create here at Respawn. Thank you from the entire Respawn team. So there you go. There's your future for future Titanfall.
I think more people care that JJ's gone
No,
than
absolutely.
Titanfall.
No, and I don't know. I'm not sure if
No,
you
I'm
heard
not
it
doing
because
that
you
right
might have
now.
like left, but I kind of like had to say my piece on
I could
JJ.
hear a little bit. I could hear a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, good dude.
Yeah,
But
he was great to stream with, and he was just a great guy.
yeah.
Give me a sec. What is this big fucking thing in my face? One second. All right. What do we go with next? Here we go. How about this one, runner? Oh wait, it's my turn. Whatever. All right, I'll read this one next. So
This one's
Ludwig leaves Twitch for YouTube gaming. I don't know who Ludwig is.
no.
Oh
Who
yeah.
sent?
Cheers.
Oh, yes.
What?
I was gonna say who sent that one because I don't know. I guess you sent it, but
It might have been me. I don't know. But I think the reason I sent it is because I saw this ad for chairs and it reminded me that I got a new chair. I got a new chair. Look it. Boop.
Oh, nice.
It's my chair. It has the arms that do this. Boop. So yeah, and it's comfy. Its back is always straight. Titanfall was a good game. Well, at least it gave us Apex. I didn't play Titanfall. I don't know.
I played two.
It didn't really catch on.
No, because what was it? Titanfall 1, I think, was like an Xbox exclusive, but then they made Titanfall 2 like exclusive to like all platforms. So I played it on PS.
Exclusive to all platforms.
Yeah,
Go on.
yeah, I know. They made it accessible to all platforms in the second game. So I only played the second game, and campaign was great. The online is really fun. I didn't play too much of it. You know, the person that really got me into it was Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, because he's a big Titanfall fan.
Oh,
And
really?
because when I saw that letter, it was his retweet, and he just said "sigh" with a period. So I knew he'd be kind of bummed
Not
out
happy
by
about
that.
it.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
because Jeremy made a video on Geeks and Gamers saying, if you have PlayStation Plus, Titanfall 2 is free. Please play this game, and yada yada yada. And so I did.
Oh, he tried to rally support for it.
Yeah.
I didn't see him talk about it much, or at all. Actually, you're bringing this up, but it's news to me. If he had
No,
been like off most of his streams instead of Solo lost money. He should have been like, play Titanfall for free on PlayStation Plus. Like that's.
Yeah, but it was like I forgot which
uh,
month it was, but like yeah, it was free, and then
yeah,
I
there it
played it. I
is.
was like, holy shit, that was it's good. It's a good game. It is a really good game, and I haven't
It just
played
didn't catch
Apex.
for some reason. I don't.
It
Why do
it's
you think it didn't catch on? If it's a good game, you played it, and like, what happened?
it, I don't know. I mean, if it's ever like free in anything, even in PC somehow, I don't know. Just give it a chance. I mean, going in the Titan is fucking cool as shit.
Well, they're pausing new sales, right? Isn't that what they said?
For the
They're
first game, they said
shit down. Oh, for
they're
Titanfall 1? Is there a
yeah
Titanfall 2?
yeah.
Well,
Titanfall
then why?
2.
Well, then why? Who gives a shit? I'm like, if there's a Titanfall 2, isn't it better than 1?
I don't even know. Oh, I haven't played the first one, so I can't tell you if it's better than the second.
What?
I've only played the
Hold on.
second game.
Oh, so Titanfall 2 is the one that's whatever's
Well, yeah, they didn't mention much about Titanfall 2, but like, I mean,
Titanfall. Yeah, it just says
I mean,
Titanfall.
I mean, I mean, if you've been kind of paying attention to this stuff, you can understand that like Respawn, they're not really focusing on the Titanfall franchise as a whole,
Hmm.
really. Like they're not like so focused on that. I think that's where people are getting at, and yeah, I don't think we'd be getting a new game for quite a while.
A
Like
new
I
Titanfall
I'm
game.
yeah, I'm not expecting Titanfall 3 for like a long time.
Okay. Well, so what's your take on this then?
Uh take on what?
On the what's it called? On them stopping it? Do you think that they're just shutting it down because it's not it's costing them too much right now, or are they getting ready for the next game, or like what do you
I
think? Do you
I
think
I
you know?
doubt it. I don't see why you would you would make this kind of you would write this kind of message and being like, "Oh, like I doubt it if they're
It
making
feels like a weird goodbye message. Like
it's like a goodbye, but at the same time
it's
it's
like they're
like
putting it to bed for now.
yeah, they're putting it to sleep, but they're not like killing it, if that makes sense.
They're putting it to sleep, but they're not killing. They're putting it in suspended animation. Let me see. I'll do. Okay. Well, Titanfall 2 is out. So I mean, like, fuck. If you like Titanfall, play Titanfall 2. What's the anyway? Whatever. What up, Justin Propa?
What's
You
up,
doing
Justin?
twibs this week? Hello, Sherry. How are
Hey,
you?
Sherry.
Nice profile pic. It's a little hard to see because it's all black and white and bright, but yeah, look good. So I just realized I'm not sharing screen. Twitch streamer Ludwig Ogren, who in April set a world record for the highest number of subscribers at over 270,000, has left the platform and will now be streaming exclusively at YouTube Gaming. Ludwig achieved the subscription feat at the conclusion of a marathon 31-day streaming event which began on March 14th and ran for too damn long. In the process, he beat the previous record held by Tyler Ninja Blevins. The move to YouTube was announced earlier today by Ryan Wyatt, head of YouTube Gaming, who wrote, "I'm excited to announce Ludwig will now be streaming exclusively on YouTube. Our focus is building a world-class VOD, short film, and live platform. And I have to reiterate, we still aren't done yet. Welcome to the family, Ludwig." So it feels like there should be something missing here. And Ludwig, it's Ryan Wyatt. That's the thing. Ludwig's own announcement was a little less diplomatic, posting a video where a purple car, Twitch, he's driving explodes and he jumps into a red car, YouTube, to get home again, talking some shit about music streaming rights as the clip draws to a close. Harsh, perhaps, given he built his entire thing on Twitch, but considering the platform's recent woes, especially when it comes to copyright, also understandable. He probably wouldn't make the jump out of charity. YouTube has long thrown serious money at creators to sign them to exclusivity deals, hoping that by drawing big names that can chip away at Twitch's dominance in the streaming space. Indeed, it was only a few months ago that two other huge streaming stars, Dr. Lupo and Tim the Tatman, made the same move. I don't know who those guys are. Did anyone know who those guys are? What the hell?
I mean, I know Ninja. That's the only person I know from that article, like streamer names that were brought up.
Greetings and salutations, One Man Show. A pleasure to have you with us today. Lupo told the Washington Post this week that as a result of his deal with YouTube, he's now secure for life. Yeah, like they said, YouTube throwing big money. Now, he's also said the deal will give him more flexibility to spend time with his family. Betar, meanwhile, didn't explicitly comment on specific financials, but noted in the interview with Insider that streaming on YouTube will allow him, like Lupo, to spend more time with
the only thing.
Why are you repeating yourself?
The only thing
only
thing YouTube made secure were the dislikes, and that's it.
You just need to go to look. Hold on, I'm gonna show everyone this real quick. I'm gonna just do this real quick. Give me a sec. Miminize. All right. Okay. The gaming lounge. Look. Oh wait. Oh,
yeah, the dislike
they
thing
changed
is
it
right there.
It used to show up on Brave anyway. Until very recently, there must have been an update because I was still seeing the actual number of dislikes on videos. So I would just go to I'd be on Brave browser, looking at people's shit. But now it's on here. So whatever they changed, they altered it because it wasn't affecting every browser.
Dude, the whole dislike nonsense is so dumb. Like the fact that you have to download these websites in order to like have like a blocker so you can like see the dislikes. That's just that's just nuts.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
It's dumb as shit.
Aren't people who trigger my radar? Who are those orphans? Yeah, I don't know who any of those people are. But
yeah, like Soul Assassin's right with me. Besides Ninja, who are these people exactly? Like,
yeah, I don't
like
know.
Who are any?
I don't even know who the article was about. The point is that YouTube's like dropping big bucks to swipe people away from Twitch, when really all they should do is just like angel invest on some indie developer somewhere who stole Twitch's source code and be like, make something else. That's it. Create their own competition, and then as Twitch dies, they can harness, they can get people on the cheap, because that new platform isn't going to be able to pay everybody the way Twitch pays yet. It's going to take some time. It's going to take a few years for them to be viable. So that's time that YouTube would have to scoop people up, but nah. Anyway, Firefox has an intention to restore dislike counter. Yeah, I've heard there's extensions out, but like, I didn't need an extension on Brave for a while. It just showed like the number that I could still see everything. So that's what the thing that I was like. I mean, I haven't done it because I haven't given a shit for like a week or so. But yeah, like in the beginning, it was still like that. Oh well, I guess I've been wrong about that for a few days now, at least. Mm-hmm. All right. So this story I bring up, you're probably gonna enjoy. I mean, like, I'm not a Sony fan, but you are, and we all kind of like to make fun
Okay.
of Meta and Zuckerberg and stuff. So,
Oh,
if you want to read this one,
what?
because I think it's pretty funny.
Fans are bringing PlayStation back to home, back to real life, or
Back
back
to
to
life.
life,
Jesus
whatever.
Christ, man!
Yeah.
What the fuck is the simplest sentence? Fans are bringing
Okay,
PlayStation
yeah,
home
I'm
back to
I'm
life.
okay, I misread
You,
it a little bit, okay? Jesus Christ.
that's like 20% of the sentence. Okay, so
What the
here we go.
fuck? The
Can't even check me on the math.
metaverse is the latest stinker to make the waves in the virtual world landscape, but why move forward when we got gems running from the past,
Returning.
returning from the past? I gotta full screen this thing. The text is so damn small.
How is it so small? It's as big as I can possibly make it. I guess I can make it bigger. There.
Well, yeah, there you go.
It was already
There's
pretty big. It was already pretty big.
not really. There were some pixels here and there.
You have a small screen, my friend.
It, it's fine. It's not the biggest thing ever. It's not like it's not 4K.
Anyway, the article.
Yeah, there's definitely been a hole in the hearts of many PlayStation players since the closure of the PlayStation 3's virtual world. I don't know. I didn't even know there was a virtual world for PlayStation 3.
You didn't even know about that?
No. I
You must
thought
have
that
been a
was
kid.
okay, but like I thought they started doing VR for PS4. Like I thought that was the
It
beginning.
wasn't VR. It was a virtual world. It wasn't a virtual reality virtual world.
Yeah, no, I didn't even hear about virtual world either.
Okay. Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
you
no,
used to be able to look.
that's confusing as shit.
Look
Okay.
at this shit. It was like this. It was like you're walking around in a game, but it wasn't a game. It was what's it called? It was a virtual world, and then you could go and show people your achievements in different games and chat. But instead of being in a chat room, you'd be in a real room like this,
Oh,
chatting with people.
it's one of those things.
It's like that. It's like the metaverse. That's what the fuck Zuckerberg's trying to make. But like PlayStation's like, we did that with the PS3. So anyway,
Oh.
yeah. So that's what it. Okay, I thought you'd be a little more familiar. Sorry, go on.
No, no, it's just
You're
like
such a you're such a
that's never been talked about, like at
you have
all.
such a boner for Sony that I thought that you
No,
would
I
be
don't.
familiar with it.
I literally said I do have problems with Sony. I just like their games. Their games are outside of how they work as a company.
Boner. All right, go ahead and go on.
Fuck, man. PlayStation Home. I liked Sony until they tried charging me 1,200 to export a circuit board. Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's a lot.
That is fucked up.
And
Was
how
it for
dumb it
your
was.
was it which I mean, this doesn't matter, but which console was it for? Was it the 3, the 4? I don't know. Um sure it wasn't great, but
It says right here. You already read it, Runner.
what?
You already read. Look, I highlighted it for you. You already
Yeah,
read that
PlayStation
paragraph.
3. Yeah, I did.
That's
I
what
did.
you said. I wonder where it was.
No, I didn't read the entire paragraph.
That's the second sentence. Just go on. Go on.
Jesus Jesus Christ, you're fucking with my head. I don't get it. Sure, it
Well,
wasn't
yeah.
great, but it sure was something. Projects like Neotopia have made it in it their mission to bring the PlayStation Home concept to the new console era, and Sony did recently renew the trademark for PlayStation Home for the second time this year. However, a nonprofit project has been in works on reviving the original. The first things first first things first, the let's talk about the original. PlayStation Home was a virtual 3D social gaming platform for PlayStation 3, developed by the Sony Computer Entertainment's London studio. Fuck, that's a mouthful. Like many virtual world games, users would create their own avatar to represent themselves. They'd have their own apartment they would fill with items free, bought, and won. They could communicate with other users and play solo and multiplayer minigames. The open beta in 2008 reminded the beta its entire life, or remained in the beta its entire life, and closed in 2015. Okay, so I think I've seen like memes of the open world stuff, but I didn't know it was PlayStation. I thought it was like I thought it was a completely different like I thought it was a VR thing at first. Like like a virtual reality thing. You would have to get like a separate thing from a different company, and it was that kind of thing. I didn't know it was PlayStation at all. Scroll down, and I just read those
Okay.
paragraphs.
Oh yeah, that's
Or
right.
is that all? Oh yeah,
Oh
there's
no, there
more.
was what's it called? This is funny. Uh, the open beta in 2008 remained in open beta its entire life and closed in 2015.
Oh shit, that's funny as hell.
That's
Wow.
wow. And open beta 8. That's a 7-year open beta. 7 to 8 year, depending on kind of when it, you know.
That's fucked.
Anyway, there you go. This is the rest of the end of the article.
Uh Destination Home is a nonprofit project that has spent years attempting to bring PlayStation Home back to life, when an offline version being available to download and play on modded PlayStation 3 consoles or emulators. Recently, they've been collaborating with the PlayStation Online Network, emulated PSONE fan group. I don't even know what the fuck that means. There's a lot.
PS1. PS1.
Why couldn't they just put the number fucking one? That
PSONE.
that's dumb as shit. Why would you say PSONE? That when you put in all okay, listen to me. Listen to me. That's confusing as shit. Because when you put letters in all caps, that is abbreviated to something else. Why would you that is stupid as shit. That is confusing as fuck. I would not have guessed that that was PlayStation 1. All you need to put is PS1. The number 1. You don't need to
Well, but
spell it the fuck out.
it's a
No,
fan
because
group.
when
It's a
oh my,
fan group. So if the name of the fan group is PS1 and they spelled it out, because if you put just PS1, that's what everybody uses to talk about the
how about you do
console.
this? How about you lowercase n and e, and it would be less confusing. That way I could say PS1. Because it could
I
be
guess that's fair.
PlayStation, it could be PlayStation 1, no, everything.
PSONE.
Yeah, like I'm just saying, it could have been abbreviated as something completely different. I did not expect it to be PlayStation 1 until you mentioned it.
Am I the only one dying here?
No,
PS1 is an anagram. Uh,
that format is stupid as shit.
okay.
You don't fucking do that.
So anyway, which is okay. Go ahead.
Which is allowed them to make it possible to play PlayStation Home Online once again, according to the group. Online access to public and private lobbies should be available by the end of the year.
Cool. It's gonna watch it have more traffic than Meta. Oh wow, that was a gem.
I
That article.
remember I haven't been following too much of this meta stuff that Zuckerberg's doing, but I remember I was in the theater. I think it was when I forgot which movie it was. I'm not sure if it was Ghostbusters Afterlife or Last Night in Soho. But there was a Meta commercial and it was like, what the fuck does this have to do about anything? About your product? It's just like paper animations and shit. I don't know. It was weird.
Did you want to read Bloodlines 2? No word on the Vampire RPG's release either. So, Vampire of the Masquerade Bloodlines is in development. I don't know if we should even talk about this because it says happy with the progress of Bloodlines 2, but won't reveal who's making it. So I get the feeling no word on the Vampire RPG's release date either. So I get the feeling this is just a big this is a little fluff piece. I'm gonna skip this one.
Yeah, I don't care. Did Angelo send it? Angelo's just messaged the chat. He
Probably.
says he's got work tonight.
Ooh. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, Angelos posted a fluff piece of a vampire story, so we're skipping it.
Yeah, of course he would. He's a vampire.
All right, so one more. Okay, so we're gonna go like this. There's 3 left. Let's cover the cool thing, the cool pirate style story. Second is the cool just nerd thing, and then third is the what the fuck. Okay, sound good?
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, give me 2 seconds. I'm looking at Kings here, man. All right. Bloop. We're ready. So the cool pirate thing is this shit right here. You want to read this one, or you want me to get it?
It's your turn because I did the last one.
Did you? All right, whatever.
Yes, it was the meta thing with the PlayStation Home virtual thing.
I don't remember. It didn't happen.
What?
All right, so Ocarina of Time source code
Jesus
has
Christ, you are mega stoned today.
I'm kidding. I remember. This fight should be last end on a high note. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what's up. Holy shit, the volume skyrocketed. Oh yeah, with Runner going, Jesus Christ. Yeah. So Ocarina of Time source code has been reverse engineered like Super Mario 64. This should lead to some interesting stuff. In 2019, the source code for Super Mario 64 was reverse engineered, leading to all kinds of wonderful mods and even ports to systems like the Dreamcast and PlayStation 2. Now it's Ocarina of Time's turn. The VGC reports, as dozens of members of the team at Zelda 64 reverse engineering have, after 2 years spent on the project, painstakingly recreated the whole damn thing. They told the site last night, Fig, who is a notable community member as well as a project lead, matched the last remaining function in the project. This means that all compiled code in the game has been turned into human-readable C code. We thought for a time that we may never be able to match every function completely, so this is incredibly exciting accomplishment. It is. What's so impressive about these efforts is that nothing was stolen or leaked or pirated. These fans have simply rebuilt the entire game's code, albeit using modern coding languages, from scratch, to the point where it functionally performs identical to the original. This means there's an expectation that technically they've done nothing illegal. How legally certain that is remains to be seen, but for reference, the reverse engineered Super Mario 64 code is still available at its source despite Nintendo going after some projects that were built off that code. That legal shit kicks in when you start talking about assets and characters, so while the code itself is hoped to be safe from Nintendo's lawyers, the second you start adding anything on top of that code to make it look and sound like Ocarina of Time in a playable sense, you're in trouble. Okay. Not that the threat of legal action from Nintendo has ever or will ever stop fans from doing this kind of work. While the team responsible for reverse engineering this reverse engineering feat have sworn off doing any further work other than refining their own code, with their efforts now out there, it's only a matter of time before others pick it up and run with it. While your first thought in this case might be mods of the coolest things to come out of Mario 64, One of the coolest things to come out of Mario 64 reverse engineering project was a proper PC port, which allowed for things like support for 4K and reshade. That's cool. So, yeah, that's the cool pirate style thing that I was talking about. That's badass. And then I don't know. There's some big words in this one, Runner. You sure you want to?
What's this one all about? Did we share it in the chat?
Yeah. It's this one. Look. Boop. Evercade VS versus.
Evercade VS is a retro console that turns your living room into an arcade.
A follow-up to the cartridge-based Evercade handheld. It looks cool.
Yeah. I mean, there's also
like very retro.
it's like,
I love it.
yeah, it's like the original Evercade was an extremely naive device.
Niche.
Niche device, yeah. Niche device. It posed a future where dedicated video game handhelds not only thrive but even still used cartridges. And in a world where there are so many ways to play retro games, subscription services, complete fucking me, fuck me, compilations. Yeah, I was gonna say that, but emulation, it offered something very different. It didn't make sense for everyone, but it did its job very well. Now the family has gone with the Evercade VS. If the original was a modern take on the Game Boy, this is its NES counterpart. It's still niche and aimed to a very specific audience and still does its job very well. Its most basic, the Evercase VS is a home console version of the original device. It's a white plastic box that supports up to 4 controllers. That's cool. It includes 2 cartridge slots and has ports on the back for HDMI and USB power. While USB cable is included, you'll have to provide your own adapter. And that's fine. I mean, USBs aren't hard to get. It looks a bit like taller PS1. You see, look at this right here. PS1. I could tell that says PS1 right there. The N and E are lowercase with the P and S and the O uppercase. Right there. You're muted.
Sorry, that might be part of why they can't actually do that. That might be copywritten by Sony.
Yeah, well, that last article did a terrible job about that. Wait, all right. Looks a bit like a taller looks a bit taller like a PlayStation 1 with a really satisfying cartridge flip on the front. It's not a high-end machine like you've find from the likes of analog, but it's a step up from most modern retro consoles. The controllers, meanwhile, are similar to the Evercade handheld with a rectangular layout featuring a D-pad, 4 face buttons, and a start, select, home buttons. So the basic stuff that's in almost every controller, along with some additional triggers, shoulder triggers, of course. You can't have a controller without triggers too. Total to 4. Okay, yeah. That's what it should be. Overall, it's a nice teddy package that doesn't look that doesn't look out of place in an entertainment unit alongside an Xbox or a PlayStation. In order to
aesthetics are
actually,
important.
yeah.
Shit. You know what? We got some. If you're already on the thing, can you
Oh
get rid of that
shit.
bot?
Oh shit. Yeah. I gotta. Damn it. That bot is. Those bots are fucking everywhere, dude.
Mm-hmm. Okay, how do I
Yeah. Fucking hell.
report? There it goes. All right, cool.
I don't know the button. Like, isn't there supposed to be like a button where you're supposed to like
Nope.
like get them the hell out? Because I said like I said like hidden from the channel.
Darius, what the F?
Yeah, F's in the chat, people.
Takes down dislike button, but not the bots. Yeah, right, right, Soul Assassin.
Listen, I know we're the gaming lounge, and this is a gentleman's club, and you know we like that stuff, but we don't like bots. Bots are different. We hate those things.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, like the YouTube takes down the dislikes, but not the bots. That's fucking shit.
Oh, I'm on the wrong account to do that. Give me a sec. Let me do that. Darius and Soul. Soul. Is there an article up, Angelus? Can you keep? I mean, Renner, can you keep reading, or what's the deal here?
No, you have to scroll.
Oh, I gotta scroll.
Yeah, you got to scroll because I already read that one.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
this
cool.
one.
Go ahead.
In order to actually play games, Evercade VS uses the same priority cartridges as the handheld. Essentially, Evercade has partnered with notable publishers like Data East, Atari, and Technos to offer physical collections of classic games. That's cool. The only person I've ever heard of was Atari, and out of the three in that list.
Wait, was that dress blue before? Looked a lot later.
I think the picture was black and white before, I think.
Yeah, right? Okay, nice. Blue and gold looks good together too.
Yeah.
She's the lovely Sherry now. The lovely Sherry. Hello, the lovely Sherry.
The Data East arcade collection, for instance, includes 10 titles from well-known games like Burger Time to more absurd fare like the fantasy beat 'em up Wizard Fire. For the most part, they're nicely created collections. I personally love discovering great old games I've never played before, like the extremely 90s shooter Alligator Hunt, about snakes punks fighting an alien invasion.
Skate punks.
Escape. Did I say state?
You said snake. You said snake punks.
That's because there's an S and a K and an A, like I don't know.
Yeah, anyway, you can't read it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
about skate. Fuck you. I can read. I just may not say the word right.
Ooh, that one sounded good. Finally. I've been cleaning this piece for the whole show.
No. About skate
Super
punks
Geo Brothers.
fighting an alien invasion. The cartridges work across both the handheld and the new console, with the exception of two Nameco collections.
Namco?
Name.
You're not familiar with Namco?
No, not at all. Damn it! Like
Brother.
I took a
We
video game development class. I watched a damn documentary about this older retro shit, and I've never heard of these companies before. I mean, it wasn't like, well, it wasn't. It was like, well, it was
terrible
more.
documentary.
Well, it wasn't. Well, it was a good documentary. It was just more like the development of like how it all started, and then to where it's gone now with your Xboxes and PlayStations. How it all started off with someone creating Pong, and then they went up and up with that. That's what it was.
You know what?
And then they mentioned these older stuff like Atari,
What, what,
but they didn't
what
they
was the
didn't
other
mention Namco.
What was the other thing earlier that you didn't know from the not Kevin Smith either? There was something else, wasn't there, in gaming? Oh yeah, it was the PlayStation Home.
Yeah, no, I didn't know shit about that. I didn't know fucking shit. I'm not
Hmm.
the I like their games. I'm not like a diehard PlayStation
So
fan.
we talked about doing things earlier this year with the channel, and like all of us, our schedules changed and everything went sideways. But that's not a bad idea for a series like gaming history, and then
Yeah,
go over different companies and their contributions and stuff.
yeah.
Then if somebody like you doesn't know, you're like, oh, what's Namco? You can just watch a video on Namco. Namco, Bandai Namco, or Namco Bandai? It's a good question.
I've heard of Pac-Man. Is that what
What up,
made
little
is
spec?
ah,
Never
of
heard
course
of
I
you?
know.
Never heard of Pac-Man
Of course I know
Runner?
Yeah. No,
Oh
I
my
don't.
god, you've
Oh my
never
god,
heard of?
no, I don't know Pac-Man. Yeah, no, I'm not
You
a
might remember
dumbass.
Namco from Glitch Games as
I know
Tekken.
fucking Pac-Man.
Okay, well then you know Namco.
Okay.
Are you done with the
I don't
paragraph?
give I
Did you
might as
finish?
well. I think it's the end, right?
The exception to Namco collections, which only work on the original Evercade due to licensing issues, and support save states so you can move back and forth. The exception of two Namco collections, which only work on the original Evercade. Oh, okay. You can move back and forth between devices if you own. You can see the full list.
Oh, is that the homepage? The picture right there? That's pretty cool.
Okay, so the cartridges work on both the handheld and the new console, with the exception of two Namco collections, which only work on the original Evercade due to licensing issues. So they don't work. So only though, with the exception of those two that don't work on the handheld, everything else works on both. That's cool.
Soul Assassins, just remember
There you go.
none of us are really professionals. I'm not gonna know everything gaming wise. I might know
Mm,
some stuff, but not all.
uh,
I mean, I know Tekken. I didn't know. I mean, I don't give a shit about the company too much, really, of what games they made and all that. I just know more of the modern ones, but like
so
if our
anyway,
like here's the thing: if arcades were like really popular still, I probably would know this shit, but I don't. Evercade VS improves the overall experience in a few ways. To start, it's just nice to see a lot of games with a big expressive sprites blown up on a large screen. The controller supports up to or the console supports up to 180p output. That's cool. The original Evercade had a crisp display, but you do lose some of the detail on the small screen. For the most part, those games were meant to be displayed on a television or an arcade cabinet, and they look much better with room to breathe. The Evercade VS also offers a few display options, so you can leave it in the original format, sketch the image to fit your TV, or my personal favorite, use the pixel effect mode that makes things look, well, pixel perfect. You can also add scan lines to replicate playing on an older display. The Evercade VS adds a handful of nice tweaks as well, mostly notably a much improved UI that makes it easier not only to sort through games but also your saves. It has much more personality than the original Evercade bare bones interface. The most important thing the VS adds through the proper multiplayer. So many of these games were meant to be played with other people, and to coincide with the launch of the console, Evercade also released a few new collections focused mainly exclusively on arcade games. I feel like they said that like 5 times. I've had a lot of fun smashing my way through older Double Dragon games with friends, particularly since no longer have to worry about keeping any quarters on hand. It's nice to have these games available to go on, but the multiplayer aspect makes me feel more communal and authentic. Whether or not
Communal.
communal, uh, whether or not that experience of crowding around a TV to beat up some bad dudes is worth the price of a century is the Evercade key question. It won't be for everyone. Not everything is going to be for everyone. The Evercade VS starts at 1999. That doesn't seem like a bad price, which gets you one controller and one game collection. A more premium offer
You want to try that
includes
again, Runner? You want to try that sentence?
Evercade VS starts at 1999. I mean, I'm 99.99. Did I say 1999? You're muted.
Because I'm smoking a bowl. Yeah, you said it twice.
Sometimes I'm bad with numbers too.
It's a big difference. You can't be fucking up numbers when there's a dollar sign in front of it, Runner. Life lesson.
Okay,
If
dude,
you
I
see a
fucking
dollar sign, double check what you just read.
well, I while I
Hail,
work
Keely. Welcome back.
while I work retail, so I have to do
More
that.
reason.
I
Yeah,
know,
go.
but
Anyway, go on.
I'm better at it when I do retail because I kind of like take things more seriously, and I don't know. Yeah, I need to take this seriously too, but I'm lazy when I don't have work or school. Um, where the fuck was I at? I mean, if it was 1999, that would be great.
Uh, you
More
said
premium
you're
offer
here.
includes 2 controllers and 2 cartridges for 30 more dollars. Standalone cartridges are $20 and typically includes upwards of 10 games, depending on the publisher or platform. There are currently cheaper ways to play Pong or whatever um, Minky Monkey is, whatever Minky Monkey is. Yeah, whatever that is, I've never heard of it. But that money is paying for more than just the um, accurate simulation. The controller, the console is also replicating an experience. One where the tassel nature of the cartridges is the important as the games they hold.
Nice.
That sounds cool. That
Yeah, dude,
sounds
that looks
cool.
badass.
There's also, I mean, I was gonna say like
Only $100 too.
$100. Yeah, like the only thing I would say is like from that beginning part where it's like, an arcade in your own home or whatever, and it's like, I mean, you could get arcade one ups, and you can just collect those. I don't know. That's just me though, because that's what they do.
So it looks like Darius is 1 year younger than me, and Soul Assassin is 4 years younger. Is that right? He's 5 years. Whatever. I'm 86. So yeah. Anyway, I like that one. Okay, we're at the last one now. This is the big what the fuck story. That
Okay.
because like, have you ever driven around, Runner? Have your parents lived in this house your whole life, or like when you were little, did they drive around looking for houses, like drive around neighborhood?
Think I think we moved where we lived when I was like 2.
Okay. So you ain't never had the experience of your
No,
parents going house shopping.
no. No,
All right.
they were
How about
they no, they knew where kinda we wanted to be, like, they lived in the middle of, like, nowhere in Chicago, but then they didn't like those schools, so they were like, "Let's just move into a small suburb where they have, like, good schools." Um, they've kinda gone to shit in my opinion, but, that's neither here or there. Um, yeah. So, yeah, I never had the biggest, like,
okay?
moving experience. So what's the story? Hello?
The story is I'm here, motherfucker.
Yeah, no
So,
shit.
um, how about chat? Did y'all ever experience that? Because like around me, some of the neighborhoods that we would go to, sometimes we just drive through neighborhoods that we couldn't afford to like see what's up. So we were driving by, we're like, walking, we're looking at houses anyway. Let's just look at these houses. And near me, there's a place that pretty much looks like a castle. Like I want a castle. Like I want a legit castle. Me, person, that'd be sick. Sick ass castle. Um, but I live in California, so I'm gonna have to engineer that castle the way that the Japanese did their temples and shit, with the interlocking pieces of stone. Anyway, um, so so near me there's a place that looks like a castle. Obviously, it's not built like a castle, but it looks like a castle. It's sick. And so this bitch,
Fuck.
I already got it.
Alright,
Um,
cool.
so what's it called? Anyway, sometimes people just go nuts and they build their custom super dope ass house. Your first system was a Genesis? Nice. That's the first system I bought myself with my own money. I wanted a Super Nintendo though, but my brother was being a little bitch.
The first console I bought with my own money was the PS4, and I had to wait, like, at least a year to, like, save up my money because I would always spend my money a lot when I was, like, much younger.
Yeah, duh. We all do. We think
I
twenty
know,
dollars
but
is a lot. We need to
like,
spend
I've
it.
had to, like, hold it for so long to get a PS4, and I bought the Uncharted 4 exclusive one, and I was so fucking happy because I got enough
Nice.
money around Christmas time, and I ran to
That's what'll
Games
always put you over.
I know. So then I ran to GameStop. This is when I didn't this is when I didn't think GameStop was all that bad until I grew up and realized that I learned more. But other than that,
No,
yeah, that's
I hear you. We all didn't know at some point.
yeah, exactly. And then I found the truth. Uh
Well, so Runner, imagine if your parents were like, "Hey, we're gonna buy a new house. We're gonna move out of here. You can either get your own place or you can stay with us. We don't care. But do you want to drive around looking at the houses with us?" And you said, "Yeah, sure. Yeah, why not? Fuck it. Let's go, mom and dad. You know,
mhm.
let's say you said that, and you drive up this neighborhood and you see this.
Oh, that. I would say if this was like if you were to
Is it real or is it photoshopped? First of all,
oh my god. It looks super photoshopped, but at the same time it could be very real. I mean,
the title of the article is Phil Spencer comes home to giant Xbox he lives in. So this is a real picture
Jesus fucking Christ.
of his house.
That is massive.
So, Seattle. Microsoft executive Phil Spencer commuted home last night to the gigantic Xbox Series X where he resides with his wife and children. Every day I'm grateful that we put this door here, said Spencer, entering his home through a well placed vertical disk drive. I've heard some people still use theirs for game disks too, but I find that hard to believe. Haven't these people heard of Game Pass? You can download the game straight to your console, and they're all included, so it's an incredible value. Further talk about video games was abruptly put on hold, as the Spencer family had a rule never to discuss work inside the house. I try to forget about the industry completely when I'm home, so I just built my house into an Xbox. Okay. So, so I can focus on what's between these walls, Spencer said, taking a seat on a couch sized Xbox Series X. So he lives in a Series X. He sits on an Xbox Series S. The walls are made of proprietary plastic that's durable yet lightweight and has a nice matte texture that softens the look without picking up fingerprints. Don't tell my wife we're talking about this, by the way. She much prefers the tasteful green accents on the air vents to the understated black bottom and sides. Luckily, whoop, this home has both. Man, it's just good to be out of the office. All right, Runner, you got any initial impressions for me here?
Um, one thing is, if you were if you were a kid who went to a public school and that's the house you lived in, you'd be the most popular kid in that school, maybe in the whole district. I'll say that much.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
You would be
insane.
a god. You're the kid that lives
Yes,
in the.
you
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 live in the Xbox house, the one I sit there and stare at for hours.
yes,
I hate you and I love you at the same time.
exactly.
It's the monolith.
Imagine like imagine like someone lived in that house and like they just walk in the school and everyone just fucking stares at him like, "Oh my god, it's the Xbox guy." Um
Dude.
that's insane.
Yeah.
I want like the four of us, like me, you, Angelus, and Culture to go take a trip over there and like
Ooh.
we don't have to go inside the house, but we could at least just like take a look at it.
So wait, Runner, check out what he says here. A Nintendo 64 would have such a cool shape.
A
Because the front
64?
rooms would be like domed in the front. Would it be a living room
Oh
and an
yeah.
office? Or would it be like a library? Or would they be bedrooms? Like what like I think definitely like a communal space would be best for those areas. That'd be cool. Yeah, 64 would have a really nice shape to it. Does that say 54? It does. You would rather. Hey, Biggles.
Biggle says that he would
Oh, there's
kill
Biggles.
himself
There he is. Hi,
if he lived in
Biggles.
an Xbox.
I'm waiting for what he would rather do. I'm like, it's gonna pop
Yeah, I
up at
would
some point. It's
all
gonna be when
right.
I'm not paying attention. Car shaped like an N would be cool, like an N64. Oh, like the actual logo of it. That would be a pain in the ass. No, it would also be awesome because then you could slide down to the next column of the building if you turn the diagonals into like at least half of it into a slide. So if the stairs up and the slide down, and then you could just whee down to the next level, that'd be great, dude.
That's funny.
Yeah. Don't judge. Using my phone,
Biggle. Oh,
don't
okay.
judge.
Biggle says he would rather live in a GameCube than an Xbox.
GameCube than an Xbox. Oh, you would rather because someone asked if you would live in a GameCube. Yeah, same. I'd rather live in a GameCube too.
Maybe. I mean the Xbox One Series
Yeah.
X or whatever it's called, the Series X, the one that looks like a fridge is a taller building, so I don't know.
Um, Oh yeah. The rest of the article. That's right. So while giving a tour, Spencer answered some common questions about living inside a massive current gen video game console. A lot of people have asked me, Phil, is this overkill? But what they don't understand is that the rest of my house is also decorated with Xboxes. Oh, that's not what it says. Is that this house is advanced enough to handle 10 years of maxed out AAA living without becoming obsolete, he explained. What the fuck is that? Showing off several contraptions that weren't in use. We are reimagining what it means to be inside. It's really exciting. Spencer's home will still need a costly expansion, however, as the family ran out of dedicated storage space within a month of moving in. Who designed your house? Oh, how do you not have enough storage space?
No, like you can have all the space in the world. I mean, come on. Like you probably have an attic that probably has a bunch of holes up in the top so you can breathe possibly, but shut those down when it ever rains. Um, I don't know. That's freaking crazy. Imagine that person moves out and you're like looking for houses online and the Xbox One comes up. The Xbox One house comes up on the online moving website and
Oh yeah, right. Out of
oh
all the
my
regular
god.
houses, you suddenly get
Yeah,
that
you
one.
you just look at that one, I'm like, "Oh my god." And I could I couldn't imagine what the price would be on that thing.
Um, I'm looking for something because when it comes to storage space, um, this is, I think, the ones. Let me see.
Oh, it's muted.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So these underground, these aren't necessary. I don't know if these are the ones I'm. There's only one company that does bunkers, underground bunkers like this that look like a house. Most of them are filled with storage and stuff. But what they do is they put their storage under. If this is the one I'm thinking of, oh, this is different. Never mind.
I was gonna say,
Damn it! They put it under the floors.
what do they put under the floors?
Okay, hold on. This guy here
This is it?
might be the one. Let me see.
He might be the one that built that thing?
No, he might be the one I'm looking for.
Oh.
Uh, oh well, I'll keep looking. But anyway, this guy is the best. He builds. He's like the premier builder of underground bunkers in the world, and his like elite bunker that he's building a bunch of for all different rich people's um is it looks like you're in a condo. It looks like you're in a house, and then if you need supplies, it's just under the floorboards. There's just like all the dried foods and all the canned like all the stuff is just all under the floorboards. So you have regular storage like in a house, but then underneath you is where all the stuff is. And what's it called? Let me see if I mean, like, are y'all interested in this or curious about it at all? Let me see. Actually, I'm just gonna. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, so that's the build. So it goes from your house into this fucking bunker. And then you can see here too, where you can lift up like the floorboards. But yeah, dude, there it is. Oh, never mind. That's water tank, water stuff.
Oh,
But yeah, still, I mean, they're still under like what the shit?
what? Did that thing just move? Yeah, it did.
Okay. He's like explaining how all these mechanisms work within the bunker. Show you how you can get to your maintenance and stuff.
Oh shit.
But he still has like storage underneath and all that shit. Um, but yeah, dude, this guy builds like, if this is the right channel, this guy builds like all the most badass. That's the one I was watching a minute ago. He builds badass underground bunkers, which will set you back though. Right now, everything sets you back a lot because of construction is expensive. But it's pretty. It used to be reasonable for like a middle class family. Like a middle class family could get one of those, but because of the way everything is right now, everything's expensive. So all the prices have gone up. In the extra storage space, do you build a giant hard drive?
Yeah, that's kind of the move.
They just like put it on top of the thing. It's just a hard drive, or like on the side with like a cord running to it. Yeah. How much? Yeah. Build the Fallout shelter. That'd be sick. But yeah, this channel has all that stuff and how they build things and whatnot. They're in Texas. I discovered this guy on like a Canadian prepper channel, like people who preppers, they prep for like the end. It was a Canadian prepper, and he was interviewing this guy. Atlas Fallout shelters. All right. You got anything, Runner?
No, but Soul Assassin has something. He says, Kai, do you think restroom and kitchen are DLC for the Xbox House? I think that's something you'll have to buy when you ever have the points.
I think it's a locked to the console. No, I think it's like the power cord. Like you need all the basic shit. Without the crazy experiments, please. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm subscribed to Canadian Prepper. Oh, cool. So Darius,
That's cool. I never heard of this guy.
Yeah, he's cool. Cool guy, the Canadian guy.
Canadian guy.
But yeah. Oh, it's been a hell of a week. We had other stuff. Well, yeah, it was all Final Fantasy news. I think Endwalker or something is coming out tomorrow, right?
Endwalker? Oh yeah, that's what Angelus was talking about.
Yeah.
I think it was because he's doing a thing for Endwalker tomorrow. That was his plan, was to do like a 24-hour like stream,
Oh,
is what
really?
he says. I don't know how we could pull that off. I mean, I don't know. It's Angelus. That dude barely gets any sleep. But and then he became affiliate recently, so he was like, "All right, this is now an official like affiliate stream." So yeah,
Cool.
congrats to our boy Angelus Draven.
Yeah, man. Congrats to Draven. I forgot about that. Congrats to Draven. Oh, wait, no, you mentioned that earlier, huh?
I did mention that earlier,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah. Okay.
to any like newcomers, yeah, Angelus is doing a stream on his Twitch. I will link it one more time because we're pretty much done like this stream. I think we covered basically everything except for the Final Fantasy stuff, but Angelus isn't here to cover that.
Yeah. So we're good.
Yeah.
Any
Let me
updates on Final Fantasy 16? 16. I don't know. Fuck all about 16. Daywalker, of course, of course. Endwalker, Daywalker, of course, of course. Nice. Yeah. Congratulations on just Draven. Yep, yep. Of course, he can't hear you right now because he's being a little bitch and working for the man. I'm
Yeah.
playing, being a responsible adult. All right, everybody. I guess we're out of here.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
Let me play a little something. What should I play on the way out? What should I? I need clips. We need clips for this. We need like gaming clips.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we don't have any.
What are some good gaming clips though?
We
That
should
you
just
can
do. We should just go on a. That's what we should do one day for maybe next week for the stream. We'll just look for clips with everybody. We'll just collaboratively talk about like
That's a great idea.
memes and just go through shit and just like have a laugh for the whole show and just grab clips. Or at least like bookmark them to grab them later because you can't grab a clip while you're on a show and everyone's laughing. You know?
I think that's a great idea. But we need like Culture and Angelus for that though.
Oh yeah, yeah. We should all be on it. But yeah. He knows in spirit using his vampire powers. Go retro. Get the classic ladies clips. All those get all those sexy pixels. All right, y'all. We're out of here. Everyone take care. Have a great weekend. Hugs and kisses. Go check out and oh wait, no. Yeah, Angelus tomorrow on Friday for on Twitch.
Yes.
Links in the chat. And This Week in Bullshit, Justin Proper's channel. Coming up next
that
on
spammer's here.
his channel. This bitch. The show's over. Go away now. All right. So, I guess that goes for everybody. Show's over. Good show. Thank you very much. Goddamn bots. I know, right? What do you think, gamers? Heart porn?
Yeah,
Thanks for being here, Keely. Jack of all casuals, Darius, Soul Assassin, the lovely Sherry, and everybody else. Take care of yourselves. And bye-bye.